to Orlando, Florida, the bounce house, home of the UCF Knights. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Oklahoma State Cowboys, taking on the 23rd ranked team in the land, the UCF Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The Knights will kick it away to start us off. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Cowboys offense will go on the attack first. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down. He started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David. Up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game, when you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to rush their thought process. So he got hit early, and he got hit often last week, and that's why they lost. Position 1, objective number 1 today. Protect him, keep him upright, let him get some confidence.
The earth is shaking. Bounce house living up to its name as UCF tries to get off the field. They'll try to power their way ahead. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. The Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Gonna run it. It's Brock. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Oh, it's loose. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one. And the Cowboys are rolling down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Let's talk a little bit about Oklahoma State. It has been a season to forget, and honesty compels us to say changes are probably coming.
I'm not sure, but I think Reese Davis just fired a coach. Is that what I heard? I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. Listen, hasn't...
Turning it on! Smashes through the tackle. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains. Quarterback on the keeper. That is slipped out. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Looking to fire.
And that's not a good sign for this offense. You gave up 4 sacks a week ago. Now you're already getting your quarterback hit. They've got to protect their dude. They've got to give him more time so he can make plays down the field. Protection is the biggest issue for this offense.
Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. The Cowboys will punt it away on 4th down. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. So the UCF Knights offense will get the ball for the first time. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape, because that was not pretty. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays, and so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game Jesse, make it easy. Get him in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give him a chance to turn it over again. You don't need to put this losing streak to another digit in the column.
Yeah, I agree. I think there was two big things. I think, one, he was just pressing. He was trying to force the big play to happen when there were other completions to be had. So he's just got to do a better job being patient. And I think the guys around him also have to step up as well. They need to run the football. They need to get that controlled passing game going on early to get into a rhythm, as you said, to help this guy get into a good headspace here early and turn the page from what happened the last time out.
That was a big first down for this offense. Like, your defense was just on the field a lot. And so to get a first down, to get that clock moving, to get them a little bit of rest, now getting maybe a little bit of a rhythm.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter.
Well, the offense trying to stay aggressive, right? You just came up with a huge play, and right away you go back to another pass, but you got to do a better job protecting your quarterback. Can't give up a sack.
It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Brown wants to pass. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. The Knights line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Gets his first one of the day away. Might be a little stiff. They only used him twice in that loss a week ago. This drive will open from the 15. Pulls it, fires complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Trying play action. Fires to the big fella. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. The bounce house is rolling here on third down, trying to help UCF. They'll try to get the first through the air. Trying to make magic with his feet. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. Then it's the next play that you have to play.
Lots of running room. Turning on the Jets. He's at the and he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Cowboys!
For this offense, it was a bit of a feeling out process there in the first quarter, just trying to find the rhythm and find any holes in the defense they could. Here in the second quarter, they're getting aggressive. They found the matchup they wanted to take advantage of. One-on-one, the quarterback and his target link up for a huge score to finally get on the board.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll snap the ball. First play of coming from their own 24. Brown will throw it. Might be looking to run. He's out past the 35. Across the 35. Out of bounds at the 36. And a really good pickup as they're starting to move.
Nice job by the QB. You can tell they want to push it down the field. They want to be aggressive on first down, which I love, which is really hard to stop from a defensive standpoint. But does a good job scrambling outside the pocket, picking up the first down, and then saving his life. Good job. Get out of bounds.
Throws for the tight end. Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. Going the other way, and he's got, look at that toughness, just running through everybody. And he showed off the wheels after using the hands on the pick, and he gets it down to the 34-yard line. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. Gives it on the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play, and the linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
Power football with the run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Cowboys are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. The Cowboys will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And that ball will sail into the end zone for a touchback. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Brown wants to pass. Fires on the move. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Well, that's disappointing for the offense because that's a play that you rep all week long in practice. You should be able to hit that one no problem. And the QB receiver couldn't come up with a completion.
Unloads it downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, it's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but it was the hit and coverage that forces the incompletion.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Knights want to crank the tempo. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. The Knights send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Got enough for the first down. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Good work up front to get that first down on the ground, and now they'll go back to work. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught near the sticks. It's Freeman. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. The new popular phrase for a favorite team not really coming out of the gates quickly is that they're playing with their food. There are a lot of peas being pushed around the plate right now, guys.
Yeah, Reese, they've been stumbling around. They've been making mistakes and shooting themselves in the foot in this game. But, David, I think you also have to give credit to the underdog in this game because they're just playing with more intensity. They look like they want it more.
Oh, dude, when you come out the gates in the first quarter, it's adrenaline, it's passion, it's being talked about as the underdog. As this game goes on, can they keep that intensity up? Right now, they're doing a heck of a job.
Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. And the Cowboys will line it up on 1st and 10. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. And that is no good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
And that's frustrating. I mean, you put a drive together, you're in scoring zone. Like, this is a green zone. You should be making all of these kicks, these short field goals, the chip shots. Kickers have to come through. They got to do their job.
Brown will throw it. He's going to run it. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, 1 half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that 2nd half in Orlando.
The Cowboys will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the 2nd half. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the 2nd half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little 2nd half running the football Palmer out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the 2nd half so that they can win this game.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Working that left side now. He's in open space downfield. Wide open spaces. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
What a great play call offensively. Taking the shot, you flip the field, and now you better get those red zone play calls ready and dialed up.
Out of the gun, looking to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Oh, and he just dropped it. So close to his 2nd interception of the game. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. Slams ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UCF! Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
And how about this offensive line? 3rd and goal, you got to have it. They flew off the ball. They got some push. They made that easy on the running back to score that touchdown.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Here comes the heat. just in time. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Well, it's been a defensive struggle so far in this game. In the first half, we saw that. And I guess the question is in the second half, can these defenses keep it up? It looks like this one can. Getting a sack there on second down. They're still playing with a tremendous sense of urgency.
Picks up just a few before he's brought down. Not really willing to take a risk there on third and long. And the Cowboys will punt this one away. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills, and they've got it at the receiver position. So if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Leaves it with the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. The Knights decide to punt it away. A low line drive and short kick. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They weren't able to move it on their last possession, ended up punting it away, but now in a tight game, another opportunity for this up. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
And that one goes incomplete, but there is a penalty flag, and they might have gotten him for OPI.
Pass interference. Offense.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. The earth is shaking. Bounce House living up to its name as UCF tries to get off the field. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. The Cowboys will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. He couldn't find much running room there, didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. He is guided out of bounds, and they'll mark it at the 28. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on first down. On the move, it's Nixon. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, third and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
They'll dial up the run on first and goal. Touchdown, Knights! And that one will
running back, knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Oklahoma State has it back and the offense is on the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Handoff to the lone back. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
They'll line up for a second down play. Caught in the backfield, it's Floyd. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. We've reached the end of the period, and it's UCF holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Bring in the heat. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And the Cowboys will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Brown wants to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
And this offense, man, it's just been a struggle. Everything's been hard so far through the air, and they can't get the passing game going. Something has to bust loose. They got to get something going to create some momentum and some kind of urgency in this offense.
Really nice job by the defense getting that last stop. All 3rd downs in games are important, but this one just feels like it's the biggest down of this game right now for this defense. If they can get off the field, they've got to give it back to their offense with as much time as possible to have a chance to win this game.
They don't get nearly enough on 3rd down, 4th down coming from the 48. The Knights will call on their punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll make the fair catch, but there is a flag on the field.
Kick catch interference. Kicking team.
You got to give him room and let him catch the football, and if he's called for the fair catch, you just have to stay back. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got his man downfield. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Lloyd. Oh, he's getting a touchdown. Oklahoma State. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. Extra point here will tie the game.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. The Knights come to the line in the hurry-up.
And they got to protect their quarterback better up front. They got to give him a little bit more time to make some damage down the field. But look at this. Here they go. No huddle, back on the line, make the defense communicate. Maybe you can catch him sleeping.
The Knights come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to run for it. And they're able to get a third down stop here. See if they go for it on fourth. A tie game here late, and they do not want to give up this football. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on fourth down. Still going. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. Really good job there. Don't force anything. Take your time, and he finds his man for the first down.
Yeah, and I think really good job by seeing the defense. Understand that they're dropping back.
He's loose. All out of space. He goes out of bounds across the 25. Mark it at the 24 in this defense. Its head is spinning.
I love the play call running the football here in the fourth quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful. It absolutely cannot turn it over.
Brown will throw it. Fires to the big fella. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on third and long from the 22. The clock stops. 2 minutes left to play in this one. Let's see what they've dialed up on third and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. Makes the grab. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Tie game here late in the fourth. They want to control the ball, and they're not going to punt it away. They'll go for it on fourth down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They'll give it to the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Find some fresh air. There he goes. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Looking to scramble. It's a seam wide open. Oh, and after the big gain, the ball's loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
How about that turn of events for the defense? Not only do they force the fumble and jump on it, creating a massive momentum shift, but they're already in field goal range where they stand right now to break this tie.
And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
And I'm going to be really curious to watch this offense and see how much faith and trust they have in themselves and the weather, right? Like, it's passing situation. It's a 2-minute situation. You practice spreading this ball all over the field. Can you do?
And it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play in a tie game. Takes it the other way. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
And at this juncture of the game, one play is going to make the difference. It's going to be a momentum-changing play. Who's going to come up with it that time, Pollock? It's the pick six to break the tie.
And the defense, you're thinking, get a stop, get a stop. This is late in the fourth quarter. This is how we're going to get a win. Our offense is going to go down the field.
Oh, and now the ball has been knocked free. He gets a block. He's got an alley. Can you believe this? A catastrophic mistake leads to a defensive touchdown, and now we're a point away from a tie game.
Massive score, now massive decision-making. Obviously, extra point ties the football game. Easy peasy, nice job. A 2-point conversion, you win this thing. So I would kick it, but you know what? If you want to go for it, it's your decision.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be dragged down. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. A pretty good bit of ground to cover here, Jesse, but they've got some time to work with.
They do. So tempo is going to be important. You got to go fast. You just got to make good decisions at the quarterback position.
And those good decisions are throwing the ball.
There he goes. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. They'll use a timeout with 26 seconds left on the clock. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Using his legs, it's Brock. And he runs into a wall, maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. The offense will use a timeout. Clock is stopped with 22 seconds left. Under fire. Incomplete behind the receiver. Maybe this freshman got a little too anxious. The bounce house is rolling here on third down, trying to help UCF. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle, it's Freeman. Timeout called by the defense, 13 seconds to go. The Cowboys will try to pin them back with the punt. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Brown wants to pass. He's going to fire deep. Incomplete. The final play of regulation, and now we head to overtime. Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions, probably maybe one possession each. Who's the better team?
First play of the first possession of OT. Looking downfield on first down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Cowboys now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They've got the screen set up. Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's third and long. Off play action. Oh, they're after him. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. So they'll send out the field goal team to try to take the lead here in overtime. Absolutely perfect. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Down by 3, it's their turn here in overtime. A touchdown will win it. Here's first down. Brown will throw it. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. The Knights are in the hurry-up.
I got to be honest, I'm a little surprised the offense is trying to go so fast here after giving up a huge loss.
Turning it on! They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Let's see what they have on third down as they want to make sure they keep this in makeable field goal range. Looking to scramble. On the run, fires downfield. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Defense will call a timeout. They got a peek at the formation. Want to make sure they're in the right call on this big down here in overtime. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And that's going to tie it up.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
One extra period didn't get it done, and we start the second OT. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. The Knights come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. He's going to look for a man on third and short. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. They're in field goal range here on fourth down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in.
That is just a play you have got to be able to come up with. They don't get bigger than that. Fourth down, you've got to make the catch. Whether it's a perfect throw or whether it's off of your body, you're good enough and you're athletic enough to haul that play, and you've got to make the play for your quarterback and your offense to keep that drive alive, and he's not able to come up with it.
Pressure coming. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. Behind the chains now on second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He finds a dead spot in the middle.
My old coach said to never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
On third down, going up top. He picks it up, still on his feet.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. It's good!